Hello, guess what time it is? It is Science Fair Friday. Welcome back. Last week we did the magic paper towel. Well, the trick of it was air. Obviously when you push down that container, it displaces water, but allows that paper towel to stay dry because that is actually full of air. We have a special treat this week. We don't have actually an experiment for you to try, but we have something really cool that we want to show you. We have a special guest on this week's episode of Science Fair Friday. We have Miss Jennifer. She is our agriculture agent here in Okaloosa County. We're going to go outside and see what she's up to. She has a cool experiment that she uses in her profession to make sure that we have enough vitamins in our plants to grow. Just like we need vitamins to be big and strong, so do our plants. So let's go outside and check it out.
Hi, I'm Miss Jennifer with the University of Florida IFAS Extension in Okaloosa County. I'm the agriculture agent here. I help farmers grow things like cotton, peanuts, soybeans, strawberries, tomatoes, and watermelons. Sometimes I do that by performing what's called a petiole sap test. So basically I take the part of the plant that's called a petiole, I cut it up, and I squeeze the sap out of it into meters. And that tells me whether the farmers need to fertilize more or not. We know that all plants need 3 basic nutrients or macronutrients that we give them in the form of fertilizer: nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. While they are growing, sometimes plants need more fertilizer. I perform the petiole sap test to see how much more fertilizer the plant needs. I test for nitrogen and potassium in the plants. So how do I do it? Let me walk you through the process. First, I pick 5 to 7 leaves from the plant. I have to pick just the right leaves for the test to be accurate. Then I pull the leaflets from the petiole. The petiole is what attaches the leaves to the stem of the plant. I then cut up the petiole into small pieces. I put those pieces into a garlic press and squeeze the sap out of the petioles into my nitrogen and potassium meters. The meters then give me the amount of nitrogen and potassium that are in the petioles. I compare that to the chart that the University of Florida gives us and decide whether the plants need more fertilizer or not. I do this once a week or so, or whenever the farmers need it done. This helps the plants grow and produce our fruits and veggies while making sure we don't over-fertilize the plants. By the way, the tomatoes in our 4-H garden tested high in nitrogen and potassium. They should be 400 to 600 parts per million for nitrogen and 3,000 to 3,500 parts per million for potassium. The 4-H tomatoes had 1,000 parts per million nitrogen and 4,300 parts per million potassium. It's easy to over-fertilize a small garden. Most often, though, our farmers are either just right or a little low on their fertilizer needs. Thanks for letting me show you how petiole sap testing works.